Welcome back to another X-PLORE video. In this week's video, we're diving into van life in Germany, uncovering the hidden secrets of its bustling capital before heading into the snowy beauty of Harz National Park. Along the way, we even managed to explore a unique and vibrant city in the Netherlands. Join us for another unforgettable adventure.
So we're currently at the Berlin Wall Memorial.
The Berlin Wall, built in 1961, divided communist East Berlin from democratic West Berlin, symbolising the Cold War. For 28 years, it separated families and highlighted the contrast between freedom and oppression. Its fall in 1989 marked Germany's reunification and remains a symbol of togetherness today.
The Berlin Wall was a guarded concrete barrier that encircled West Berlin from 1961 until 1989. It included guard towers and placed a large concrete wall on each side, accompanied by a wide strip in the middle, which is where we are now, which later became known as the Death Strip.
God. Do you know what gets me is that this wasn't even that long ago. Like, look at the picture on that building.
Around West Berlin.
It went all the way around.
I think so, yeah.
What, that.
In the wall.
So the wall encircled the whole west side.
West side of Berlin.
So they couldn't get out?
Couldn't get out.
Really?
Yeah.
So then what? So if you were in the west side of Berlin, you just were stuck there?
Stuck there. I think there's all videos of us doing, airdrops into it.
So we are just going to head towards the Berlin Wall Memorial documentation centre. I think it is a bit of a museum, and it's got like a viewing platform here, and there's a bit of the Berlin Wall behind this big wall that's been preserved as it was set up back when it was built. So hopefully we're going to see if we can check that out. So we're just heading up the tower now to see the wall as it was. The museum we've come to is free of charge, and it's got a huge expedition as well. You can stay for hours. So we come to the top of the tower now, and I'll show you what the wall looks like. For a little bit of breakfast, and we went to a bakery. I can't remember the name, but I'll put the name here. It was really nice. They do fresh baked goods and coffee, and Brandon had a lovely coffee, my coffee. I think he panic ordered when we were sitting there because it was quite busy. You kind of have to queue, and I said, what do you want to drink? And he was ordered an Americano. Never drank an Americano in his life. So I ended up with an Americano, and Brandon ended up with a lovely oat milk cappuccino. Was it nice?
It's alright.
Alright.
Nicer with normal milk.
Oh. Anyway, we're going to go and see where we're going.
TV tower. Now we're going to start hiking over Berlin. This is the Berlin TV Tower. Soviet construction.
Brendan, where is the tower? Whoa, all the way up there. Where to next?
Museum Island. So we're now in the Museum Island district of Berlin. So this is where you find the cathedral. There's a museum and there's some more museums this way.
Berlin's architecture tells stories of its turbulent past, bearing visible scars from the war. As we explored the city, we noticed bullet holes and shrapnel marks on many historic buildings, serving as poignant reminders of the conflict and resilience of the city and its people. These marks add depth to Berlin's vibrant and modern character, blending history with renewal.
So all this damage to these columns. These are, what do you call it, from World War II? Bullet.
Bullet
And the fight for Berlin. This is all bullet damage. All the way along here. Oh, we've got currywurst and chips.
I do apologise, it's not very insightful. So currywurst is like a traditional, I guess, common food to get in Berlin. So we have come to, where are we? Bandy's currywurst. To try the currywurst. How was your currywurst?
It was lovely.
Lovely.
Lovely job. Yours?
It was nice. It's not something I would have again or choose.
When in Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we have the Brandenburg Gate. That's all I've got for you.
That's all you know.
Yeah. I will voice over some facts.
The Brandenburg Gate, built in the 18th century, is a symbol of Berlin's unity and resilience. Once part of the city's divide during the Cold War, it now stands as an iconic landmark representing peace and Germany's reunification.
Here we have the Reichstag building. this was.
This video is going to be like, just you. Here is this, very sarcastically.
Nice car. RS7.
Where are we?
It's a Soviet memorial for the Soviet troops who died in the Battle of Berlin. My legs are tired. This is the Victory Temple, Victory Memorial, Victory Post.
It's where you are.
So we just found a little pub and managed to pick up a couple of steins of beer. The traditional Bavarian way to eat a Weiberwurst. Pick up the sausage with your fingers, dip it into the sweet mustard and raise the sausage to your mouth. Bite a hole into the skin of the sausage and suck the filling out of the skin. Preferably remove the filling with your teeth from the skin. The traditional Bavarian way to enjoy the sausage is also a breezen, a fresh beer.
Interesting. And what was that for? Bavarian.
Weibwurst.
How to eat a Weibwurst.
Weibwurst. Right, so we're just finishing up our beers. A guy comes over later and he says, "Oh, would you like to order some food?" And I'm like, "No, we won't have any food, but we'll order another 10 beers." Because we've ordered the, the 10 selection tasting tray now.
The guy was giggling.
And he was giggling. He walked off. I don't really know what we've got. We've got a 10 beer tasting tray.
Wow.
Oh, is it two of the same?
How was the beer?
Which one?
All of them.
Very nice.
Very nice.
I quite like this tasting tray. I might have to do this a bit more often.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
I'll put my finger on that one there, a bit orangey. I think it's quite orange juicy.
I think it's quite... Ooh. I think it's quite yeasty, that one.
Quite like that one, a bit fruity.
We then went on to do some more exploring, starting with the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe. Where are we?
Checkpoint Charlie.
Which
one of the strongest points of connection between East and West Berlin. This is Vapiano. It's a pasta restaurant I went to about 6 years ago while travelling alone. I've been winding Chloe up about it for years, so now it's time to take her.
I'm so excited. Let's go to Vapiano.
It's definitely not as good as I've kind of probably
He says
made
it's
it
the
out.
best pasta in the
I
world.
don't think I ever said that.
Shall we see how Vapiano's lives up?
You get a lot of salmon.
You never do with salmon pizza pasta.
So we've had a fantastic day out exploring Berlin. We just stamped our tickets for the train home. So that's a wrap.
I'm just gonna have Brandon. That's a wrap. What was it?
That's a wrap. So we picked up some bits for breakfast, but then Chloe wanted some chocolate.
I did not want any chocolate.
So we got a bar of chocolate, and then we was walking out, and we found that there was a whole selection of different flavoured chocolates, so we ended up buying one of each.
It wasn't quite one of each, was it?
All the ones that look good, nearly. So we have Kinder flavour, cherry, caramel brownie, popcorn, that's like a ice cream flavour, strawberry flavour, and a chai latte flavoured chocolate.
Wow. We left Berlin, Germany's bustling capital, for something more peaceful, Harz National Park. With its dense forests, rolling hills and charming villages, it felt like stepping into a completely different world. Exploring it made us realise how many stunning German national parks there are. Harz is just the beginning. Brendan, why are you getting all geared up?
Oh, it's snowy outside. Unexpected snowfall.
Where have we come?
Weather says it's currently -3 and feels like -11. And we're in one of the national parks near Hanover.
Wow. Yeah. So, this morning we were in Berlin at the campsite, and we left the campsite and we decided to come to one of Germany's national parks because we needed a bit of nature, and yeah, we had a bit of unexpected snow in the national park, which is pretty magical. We then hit the road and headed for the final chapter of this road trip. Good morning! So we've never really explored the Netherlands, so we thought we'd make a little bit of a point while we're kind of passing through the bottom end of the Netherlands, that we would stop in somewhere and have a little bit of a wander. So we have come to Eindhoven. So on our way to the Netherlands, we had our first little car wave down. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, basically, one of the, I think it was a German car driving past us, yeah, like waved us down and showed that they subscribed to the channel. So if you're watching, hey, and welcome.
Come on.
There's no end, isn't there?
There's no end to these little boxes down through the park, and what they are is the bat boxes.
Wow.
So to provide safe habitat.
There's no end of them. Nah.
End of They're all full.
You'll never know. So we just come out of the park a little bit, and Brandon is absolutely mesmerised by, what are you mesmerised by?
All the cycle infrastructure.
It's pretty amazing actually.
Cycle lanes everywhere on every road.
Eindhoven, the City of Light, is a vibrant hub of innovation in the Netherlands. Known as the birthplace of Philips, it's now a creative hotspot with events like Dutch Design Week, cutting-edge architecture, and a lively cultural scene. The Netherlands is a cyclist paradise, and Eindhoven is no exception. With more bikes than people, cycling is a way of life. I keep going in the tunnel. When in Rome, what have you got?
Strip waffles.
Strip waffles. He's already in the packet. Oh. These are one of Brandon's favourite things. Thanks. And they are one of the things to get in the Netherlands, apparently. Okay. And so we've reached the end of our van life adventure in Germany and the Netherlands, and the conclusion of our epic European winter road trip. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Over 2,806 miles, 8 countries and 2 unforgettable weeks. We've seen so much, learned a lot, and shared plenty of laughs along the way. Don't forget to subscribe for our weekly videos, there's plenty more to come, including some exciting news and updates about our Land Rover Defender camper.
Ready? This is the cathedral.
Brandon!
I don't feel like this humour comes across in any of the videos.
What's no? I think my hair's frozen.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Berlin, that's a wrap. We just stamped our tickets for the train home, so that's a wrap.
I'm just gonna have Brandon. That's a wrap. What was it?
That's a wrap.